Hi friends, my name is Abhishek Dattagupta. In this video, I am going to share with you one interesting Microsoft Teams hack on how to take feedback using Poly app. And before I show you how to do it, let's quickly recall where we would use such a feedback app. Often when we are conducting some session or trainings online, let's say via Microsoft Teams, we will have a need for collecting feedback or getting a sense of what the participants in our session are feeling. One way to do that is just kind of send out a quick uh, feeler in terms of options, and people can just fill in one of the options, and you get an instant response like what the participants are feeling in your session. Or you are giving a training session, and of course at the end of a training session you want to collect feedback from all the participants on how the session was, what was good and what could be improved, right? So now when we are online and we are giving this training session, how can we enable this feedback mechanism in Microsoft Teams? To do that, as you can see on my screen, I already have my Microsoft Teams screen open. And I'm right now in one of the teams for this training purpose. I have this YouTube team created. And in this YouTube team, I already have like different options here. And what I want to do to enable feedback is to have a look at some of the apps that we have here by clicking on the plus sign. The app that we are interested in is the Poly app. Like I mentioned before, this is the app we are going to use for collecting feedback. I have already kind of logged into the Poly app. You can see here I've added it as a tab also because for the first time when you use the Poly app, it is going to ask you for logging in. And if you are within the organization, you will have to log in with your organization credentials. So for this training purpose, I have already gone through that process and done the logging in part. Now you can see that we have some screen here with respect to Poly, but how are we going to use it within a training session? So let's say a training session is going on and I want to quickly roll out uh, feedback, right? So one way to do it is I click on this Poly button here, I click it, so a window will open and you can see that there are some options like currently this is a free plan option. I can also do a trial which gives some more additional options. But for this purpose of training, this is sufficient. And I can set what is the type of question I want to roll out, whether it is multiple choice, I can ask an open-ended question, or I can also ask for rating for my training session. I'm going to go ahead with the default, which is the multiple choice section, and let me just ask a question. How was the session? So was it great? Okay, and I can add multiple other options here below and go ahead with these two options. I can make audiences to add choices or add even multiple votes. We'll just go ahead and click on the preview settings here. Okay, this is how it's going to look like, and I'm happy with what I see on the screen. I just click on the send button, and as I do this, now it will give me a message that a poll was created, and instantly this poll is now available in the chat window for everybody who is part of this YouTube team. And then they can give their feedback and select any option and submit vote. And as the submit mode at real time, I can see what are the results, how many votes have been casted here below. Now this is one way by clicking on the button. The other way is directly typing it in the chat window. So I can just click on the @ symbol, Poly, I can type the question directly here. How was this training session? As a question and give some options. Read, common, okay, and I click here. As I do it again, the poll was instantly created at real time, and now you can see the same result we can see on the screen. How was this training session? I have the options, and I can select one option and click on the submit vote, and this will give me the result below as usual. So two very easy ways of setting up polls and taking feedback in your training sessions, in your presentation sessions. Whether you want to make this interactive session with the audience, you can use the Poly to do that. I hope you found this Microsoft Teams hack very useful and you would make use of it the next time you are collecting feedback. If you like this video, please click on the like button and hit the subscribe button to be in touch with more such interesting Microsoft Teams hack videos.